think just being connected and understanding the roles of, just the ball movement has energy. There's not just we draw up a play for someone. Most of the time, that person doesn't get the shot, but they turn it down and they turn it into, movement. That's been since the Golden State game, we've been moving a little bit more body-wise. And then the playmaking, Seawood, DP, JaVale, the bigs being able to hit those guys. And then, when you look at Josh and those guys cutting, being able to finish. And so to get off to a start like that, I think they have 23 assists at halftime. That's pretty good, for us.
What's the reason for the emphasis you guys have had on playing through the high post and the elbow through the bigs?
Well, I think just their abilities, to pass and looking at, Seawood through some great passes to the cutters, being able to play through JaVale, through the high post, but just using our youth and our speed. And then having the security blanket of Kai, if things do break down, his ability to be able to play the DHO or be able to play late in the clock. And he's done it his whole career, so he doesn't panic or rush. He gets where he wants to go.
What do you think of the pace you guys are playing with?
How fast is it?
I don't have the exact number, but it's a hell of a lot faster than normal. It's the official explanation there. And then, how does that fit once Luka joins the party?
Well, I think hopefully we see that tomorrow. We'll have a better understanding. For us to guess, that's what we would be doing right now. But I think to get him on the floor with that group, then I think we'll start to have a better answer, or I can give you a better answer. And hopefully that's tomorrow night to have him out there. The way we're moving, again, we got to continue to do that, not just with Kai, but with Luka. It just makes the game so much easier. Everyone's involved, and it's fun to watch.
You guys have a stretch like this over this past week where you've won 3 games without Luka, including one where Kyrie wasn't with the team yet. How much does that impact confidence or impact just the general mojo around the team when you guys can struggle to play without Luka so often in the season?
Yeah, I think it'll be good for us as we go forward. The confidence to be able to play without your stars. You never know with injury or foul trouble, but the confidence is high when you look at Hardy and Josh, Theo. Everyone's giving us something. The guys off the bench, when you look at McGee and Wood and Hardy, even Wright, being able to eat those minutes when Kai is not out there has been something that, has been a positive. And so we just got to continue to keep building on it. As we know, sometimes there's a step back when your best player comes back. And so we've talked about it. We'll keep talking about it, that he will join the party. We just got to continue to keep playing the way that we are.
You mentioned McGee and Pinson. Is it accurate to say that Kyrie has helped bring the best out of him?
There's something to that. I wouldn't disagree with you. I think sometimes when you have a player like Kai, Kai's going to make the right pass. And so the guys who are rolling DP, JaVale, Seawood, those guys are going to get the ball if there's 2 on them. And so I think we saw it when Kai first practiced with us. You could see a turn in JaVale. So hopefully JaVale continues to keep playing the way that he has, because that gives us another dynamic if DP gets in foul trouble, that we have the length to be able to have that backup.
Do you get a sense that Kyrie is kind of emphasizing the facilitator part of his game right now, or is it just feeling the game?
I think he just is playing basketball at a high level. The feel, the understanding what teams are trying to do. He understands how to, when he has to get his, but he understands how to use his teammates, and that's just his basketball IQ. He has a lot of attention, and just being unselfish to set a screen to get an open shot where you a lot of times if we miss, it's still the right play, and he's still being positive with his teammates, telling them it's a good shot. That's what the great ones do.
Great,
Thanks.
Kyrie. Is it fun to play in the offense when you guys are moving the ball, running like you are right now?
Yeah, we're playing fast and we're moving the ball, playing off the ball. It's very really unselfish style of game, and it's fun. It's fun to play with for sure.
Running through a lot through the elbow and with a big man.
Yeah.
What is it like to play off of, in that style? How is it different than a lot of the season?
I mean, I think it's good. I mean, I think we really trust our bigs, playmaking and giving, us opportunities. JaVale's a great driver. DP's a great driver. C. Wood is a great, he's a great offensive player all around. So for us to be able to give them the ball and make decisions is big for us. And it helps us a lot because it's hard to guard.
You think bringing in a guy like Kyrie, who's obviously going to have the ball in his hands a lot, that might be kind of a feeling out process.
Yeah.
Why has it clicked so quickly for you guys?
I think the first thing, he wants to win. Like, he really is a competitor, and he wants to win, and I love it. I'm all for it, man. Like, he's getting, those offensive rebounds at the end of the game. He was on the floor 3-4 times. Like, to have the name he has and the career he's had and to be doing that stuff, it just motivates the rest of the team. And you can just tell he's a competitor, and it's good to have that.
The stretch you guys have had this week, one win without Luka and Kyrie, and two since Kyrie's been back. Knowing how much you guys did struggle to play without Luka in the beginning of the season towards the middle, like, what does a stretch like this do for the confidence and just do for the general vibe around the team?
I mean, I think the biggest thing is it took us a while to realize that just play, play fast, move the ball. When you're doing that type of thing, it makes it a lot easier. So I think when we realize that when we need to push the ball and play at a faster pace when Luka's not playing, that's our biggest thing. And I think we've seen that we've had good success from it. So it's just about continuing to do that.
Luka, obviously, there are going to be a lot of possessions where he does slow the pace down, but you guys need to continue to play fast, push the tempo when he is on the floor.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about it, and, Luka's all for it. Luka's a team player too, huge competitor. And at the end of the day, if something's working, we're going to stick with it. Luka's very good at passing the ball ahead, and, we have a team full of unselfish guys. So whatever it takes to win, I'm sure our team will do.
You talked about Kyrie wanting to win, hustling for loose balls. Is that what has impressed you or surprised you? Is there anything that you have learned about Kyrie so far that wasn't maybe what you expected?
Yeah, I mean, he's a champion, so I knew he's a a competitor, but to make plays like he has done in the last 2 games, and to be able to he trusts all of us, that's big, and it means a lot, especially for a young guy like me to have a superstar like that in the NBA be able to trust me. It means a lot to me, and I'm sure it means a lot to the rest of the team, and it's been great having both of the new guys here, and it's been amazing.
Were you expecting when he got traded here that he'd pretty much tell you to bring the ball up the court?
No, but the first practice, man, coach told me to run a play at the point, and I was you got Kyrie now, man. I don't need to be running the play. So yeah, I was man, I don't know, man. But yeah, no, it's good to have him.
How would you describe how they've gone about getting acquainted and getting to know guys on the team? Because this has been such a whirlwind week for both of them, and
Yeah.
for the whole team in general. But what's that process been like of how they've gone about trying to build relationships and start connections?
I mean, they've both both of them have been great. They're talking, and honestly, it feels like they've been on the team for a long time, to be honest with you. Just the way it all is, it feels like it's been more than 3 days. It feels like it's been multiple months, so it's good.
Have you noticed anything different with JaVale since Kyrie got here?
I mean, JaVale's playing at he's playing at a high level. Like I said, JaVale's been a part of 3 championship teams, I believe. He's a competitor too. He works hard, and he's played amazing lately. He really has. So it's good to see. Thank you very much.